Good evening, everyone. I would like to welcome you to Tim's Tidbits. We had a accident in front of the residence today, and the power company had to come out and turn off the electricity for several hours. And by the grace of God, they restored the power connection at 6:18 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And by the time I got everything booted up and everything back on track, we are able to do the dinner discussion for today, aka the price action recap for April the 3rd, 2023. April. You know what that means? That means that the first quarter went that way. Or did it go that way? The first quarter gone. Whatever it means, the first quarter is gone. This is our first dinner discussion of the quarter. This is our first day back since taking Friday off. This morning, I felt like we did a pretty good live this morning. What y'all think? Y'all think it was pretty good? Hold up, let me rewind. Good evening. If this is first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, allow me to say welcome. What the links is blinking. It's blinking over here. Can y'all still see me? Calandra, can you see me? Calandra, can you see me? Okay, it's showing that I should be good now. Are you freezing? Somebody in the comments unfreezing. It's showing like everything's showing that I should be good now. Are we good? Everything look good there? All right. You're good. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's get it. Let's get to it. I told y'all we was having power issues, and because something just went out. It just went out for like a quick second. The lights didn't blink, but all of the internet, all of that went crazy. Okay, so look how my internet going crazy over here. See my internet going crazy. Okay. All right. Y'all do me a favor, hit the like button if you're in here. All right, everything look good. Y'all do me a favor, hit the like button if you're in here. I got to sneeze. Thank you. All right, let's get to it, man. I don't have anything opened up. I don't have Ninja Trader opened up. So I will go to Trading View. Since I utilize the desktop version of Trading View now, I will go to Trading View. I will go to Trading View. As you can see, I marked out a consequent encroachment on this 8 o'clock, I mean this 10 o'clock wick, because I wanted to see if the dollar would get below that wick. And if it got below that wick, I expected the ES to stay above this high and this new week opening gap. And it did on the top and bottom side. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This melodious vocal moment was brought to you by Tim Calls Me Robinson. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hey, let's get into the price action recap, and then we will see if anybody got any questions. I'm really gonna have to get my eyes used to looking at TradingView. I really love charting on TradingView. I really love watching the candles tick on TradingView. Uh-oh, what did I just do? I really like watching the candles tick on TradingView. Like, I like to keep like a higher time frame open over here and keep the 1 minute over here and just watch the candles print. Right? What do? We opened up and went down a little bit. Okay. Yeah, but I just like to watch the candles print. I don't know. I just like watching it on TradingView. Even though I be taking my futures trades on NinjaTrader, I just like watching it on TradingView. I like charting on TradingView. But when I'm going back through the price action, my eyes are so used to looking at NinjaTrader, and I have like, you know, certain color schemes and all of that I watch. So why is that over there? Why is that over there? Let me see. Y'all hold on. Give me a second here. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That daily candle right there. Hourly candle. I connect it to. Okay, this is not making sense right now. Hold on. Thursday, Friday. Okay. It's matching up in the right spot there, but why is that whale over there? That should be over here. There. Like that. 1600, 1800. Yes, that should be over there. I don't know why that got over there like that. I'm sorry, y'all. My mind was like going crazy because I'm like, that shouldn't be hanging out in the middle of nowhere when it's based off of like certain intraday candles. Like this being out here in the middle of nowhere like this right here, that's fine because it's based off of like when that candle like starts for the day. Like right there. Like if I come see, it's like that's when the candle starts right there. Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? That's when from here, from Tuesday at that time when it first opened over there to that time when it closed, right? That makes sense. But for a new week opening gap, that's supposed to be connected to an actual candle. Now, let me move this dollar out of the way so we can get to what we're doing. These are hourly candles. Let me go down to 5 minutes so we can get some detail about what was happening today. Oh, let's put it over here to 1600. We gonna mark out where it ended for the day. And we gonna go over here to 1605 because this right here is where it stops 1600. So that's the last candle of the day. And we gonna come back over here to 930 because that's the first candle of the day. Yay. 930. We're gonna put it on the one right before it so we can see that full candle. So this area here in between these two vertical lines, this vertical line, let's change the color. Switch the colors. We're going to make it red. We're going to make it fat. We're going to make it red. And we're going to make it fat. Switch colors. Switched colors. Switched colors. Okay, so this is the beginning of the New York session with this green candle right here, that 930 candle. And this is the ending of the New York session over here with this 1555 candle right here. Beginning, end. All right, so we started out the day down, I believe. Let's check where we closed the day before. Yes, we did. This is where we closed at the day before. This is the 1655 candle. Going to come over here to the 1600 candle. So we closed 1555 candle. We closed Friday. The New York close was, let's put a line there so we won't have to keep on guessing. New York close. The New York close, C, don't have a C color. Cayenne, close. We'll make it red. Everything's red. Cobalt, let's make it blue, right? Cobalt. So we closed and we're going to make it dashed. Cobalt, that's the close. So we closed Friday at 41.38 even. And then we opened up today at 9:30. We opened up at, God dog it, we opened up at 41.32.50. So we opened down. Orange. I don't like how that looks. Don't like how that looks. Green. I use green for some everything, but so we opened up about, what's that, 5.5 points down, right? So we opened up 5.5 points down, gap down, and we immediately closed the gap. Soon as we opened up the New York session, we immediately closed the New York session gap, right? Immediately closed it. Then we attacked the last week's high. We immediately attacked that high. That was also Friday's high. That was the daily high on Friday and the weekly high. So we immediately attacked the high, right? Blast through it, pulled back into this fair value gap. It's a 5-minute fair value gap. Took out buy side liquidity once again, and then we fell down and took out sell side liquidity up under the 830 low and did not take out the 930. Oh man, I'm like, why does that say 930? The 810. So we took out the 830 low. When I hovered over this, let me do that again. Okay, I see the 810, but for some reason I was focusing. Something was saying 930 down here. I could swear I saw something said 930. Am I tripping? Why did I swear I saw something say 930? Anyway, we did not take out the 810 low, but we did take out the sell side resting below this consolidation that we created before the open. We did take out the sell side below this 830 low, but we did not take out the overnight low. The overnight low was back here. Well, if we go to the London low got taken out on this 810 candle, but we did not take out the complete overnight low, meaning coming from all the way from the Asian in the Sydney session. We did not take out that low. All this consolidation there, we did not take it out. And that was coming off of the new week opening gap that we created, This big purple box is the new week opening gap that we created. Anyone who don't know what the new week opening gap is, that's from the official close of the ES to the official open of the ES, coming from a Friday to a Monday, well, the last trading day of the week to the first trading day of the next week. Is pretty much the same candles as a new day opening gap, except it just goes over the weekend. Right, with the new day opening gap, it's the same candles, the last trading candle on the ES to the first trading candle on the ES, which is usually like an hour apart from each other. But when it goes over the weekend, it's a new week opening gap because it's going from one week to the next. Right, so we consolidated all that. We did not take that low out. Once we took out that low, right? Once we took out that low, I was not watching the market. No, I was watching the market around this time, but I was waiting for it to pull back down to this fair value gap so that I can get an options position, right? Well, around this fair value gap. I ain't gonna say to it. I was waiting for it to come back down to this area right here, right? But I was saying that to say, if you saw this move going up, right, after taking out this sell side, if you were not paying attention to the divergence that was going on, this move could have tricked you into trying to take it lower, right? It could have tricked you into taking lower if you was not paying attentions. That boy made up a word just then. He made up a word just then. NQ. What did I hit? All right, it's got to be right now. I need it to be right. Okay, so Tim, what are you talking about? I'm glad you asked that question, Lil Timmy Rogers, right? This is what I'm talking about. When I said this move could have fooled you into wanting to take this back shorter if you were not paying attention to the divergence, right? As we spoke earlier today, right? Well, let's look at the divergence first, right? These are 5-minute candles. You can look for divergence on whatever time frame you like. You can look wherever you like, right? Let's go from the New York Open, right? This is the low from 9:30 coming over till we hit the bottom, till we on that drop base. So when we dropped here, what did we come to? We came to sell side. What is sell side? A destination. Sell side is a destination. What did I say? Little Timmy Rogers likes to do. Timmy Rogers likes to look for divergence when you come to a destination. So we're coming to a destination, right? The ES came to a destination, and it took out sell side liquidity, right? When you take out sell side liquidity, hey, let's make this an interactive segment. Let's make it an interactive segment. When you come to a destination, right, and you take out, in this case, sell side liquidity, you have just made a what? You have made a lower what? Put it in the chat, someone. What did you make when you come to this particular destination? When we dropped it like it's hot. We came to this destination. What did we make? We made a lower what? 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 I'm looking at it. Low. There you go. We made a lower low. Thank you. All right. So we made a lower low when we came to a destination, right? When do you want to start looking for the divergence? Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Little Hawk. Thank you, Here to Learn and Share. Thank you, Seawalk. When do you want to start looking for the divergence? When do you want to start looking for the divergence? When you are approaching a, what do I call it? I call them what? It don't matter what you call it, but I call it, you can put it in your own words. When you're approaching a, you want to start looking for the divergence. I know with this glitch, it's probably like a real long drag. So, because y'all might be like a couple minutes behind me, because it's taking a lot longer to populate in the chat than it normally do. It's taking a lot longer. Baby, how far behind me are you in time? Y'all know my wife don't be looking at the video. She had. How far behind me are you? Huh? Say something, something. That's normal. Like 12 seconds normal. Yeah, because I was waiting for something to show up in the chat. Then hit learn the chat said didn't hear anything other than quick. Like, see how quick it is for me? Like mine, like crazy quick. Like it's coming through fast for me. But anyway, okay. I said, this is what I said. I said, when do you want to start looking for the divergence? When you are approaching what? When you're approaching what? When we start to approach this is when we start looking for divergence. When we are approaching PD array, there you go. There you go. I call it the PD array. Very good. When you start approaching lows and highs, there you go. Anything that's your liquidity, there you go. There you go. Anything that's a destination in your analysis, liquidity, 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 lows and highs, PD arrays, whatever the destination is, right? You want to start looking for the divergence, right? So as we took out these lows, we took out the sell side below this consolidation right here, right? We also took out this lower, this low right there. So we've taken out, we've ran sell side, we've ran sell side again. We hit like another low, even though I'm pretty sure it was more sell side under here, but we took out the sell side there. And this is a big and. We came all the way down just close to the bottom of the new week opening gap. Just close to the bottom of the new week opening gap, right? So let's put this together piece by piece. Because this the kind of stuff that you got to put together piece by piece. It ain't all about just knowing a breaker, a fair value gap, mitigation block, swing low, swing high. I'm going to make a lot of money. No, you got to be able to put the whole puzzle together. Click, 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 right? So you see the move. You see it approaching sell side. You see it approaching swing low. You see it approaching liquidity. You see it approaching this PD array. You see it approaching your destination, a destination, if you will. If you were short up here off of a turtle soup, this is your destination to get out of the trade. We're gonna get into that too. So this is a bearish new week opening gap. What does that mean? That means that the price gapped down. The price made a bearish move. Any PD array, when we're below it, we expect it to act as resistance, right? From the low of it all the way to the high of it, you're expecting it to act as resistance. You're trying to bust through it, right? When you get on top of a PDA, you expect it to act as support, right? You want it to act as support, right? So you got a bearish new week opening gap that we got above. We were able to blast through it, right? So now that we're coming back down, right, we're expecting it to support price. So part one, you're thinking, I'm expecting this to support price. Y'all excuse me, got to get some water. Woo! Babe, bring me something for a headache. I'm trying to get a headache. Bring me two of them equates. Right? So you're expecting it to support price. So boom. It come down to a destination. The bottom of a PD array. New week opening gap. Bearish new week opening gap that we got up on top of. We're anticipating it to act as support. Right? We came down into bullish fair value gap, right? Pushed through a bullish fair value gap and took out sell side liquidity, hit a destination, right? Now we're looking for the divergence from the 930 open down to that low, right? The ES made a lower low. From the 930 open down to that low, the NQ made a lower low. From the, yes, I can. I'm going to. Thank you. From the 930 open to that time, the YM did not make a lower low. Divergence, right? Divergence is afoot, right? The Dow is showing bullish divergence, right? Now, let's go back to what we said this morning, right? Once you identify divergence is in the miss, the first thing you want to do is identify the draw on liquidity, right? The draw on liquidity. At this point right here, right? At this point right here, right there, at this 1110 candle, right? Once we got here and we're showing the divergence, right? What is the draw on liquidity right here? Once you get there. Once you get there. I'm scared out the way so nobody can, think they're smarter than the average bear. Right? When you get right here, what's the draw on liquidity right now? After we've taken it, put it in the chat. Right? Put it in the chat. Once we get to this point right here, don't try to be using hindsight. If you're looking at the chart right now, what is going to be the draw on liquidity when price get right here? I want to see what everybody put in the chat. What's the right here? At this point, right here, right there. What's the draw on liquidity? Laverne said higher. Rhonda said it's going back up to take out a high. Buy side liquidity. Fair value gap equal high to the upside. Buy side liquidity. Buy side liquidity, question mark, right there. Right there. The winner is AA. AA might be just asking me a question, but the winner is AA. You know why AA is the winner? because everybody can confidently say it's buy side because we have the benefit of hindsight, right? But without the benefit of hindsight right here, we do not know. We can just assume that it's going to be buy side because we just took out sell side. So we can anticipate it to be buy side. That's why I said AA is the winner, because AA said buy side question mark. Now AA may have just been asking me a question. Is it buy side? But since they put buy side question mark, because we don't know, right? For all we know, this could be a break in market structure, retrace to a imbalance to drop lower, right? We don't necessarily know that we're coming back for this buy side. We can anticipate it going back to that buy side because the divergence is there. How far are we going to go? The market will show you that as it starts to make its move, right? Now I want rhetorical. I wanted you to answer. I wanted you to answer, right? So when we take out the buy side, right? And let's come back here. Let me go back to let's go here real quick so I can better explain what I'm talking about. So I can better explain what I'm talking about. Hey, why can't I? What is going on with this thing? Okay. Right here. We had divergence, right? ES and YM taking buy side above last night high, but NQ has not, right? And High said we about to drop divergence question mark. Now it's showing bearish divergence right there, right? But the market kept going up this day, right? Because the draw, right? The draw was higher up. So this divergence was just, it pulled back a little bit. It didn't pull back to go back and take out major sell side. It just pulled back to an imbalance and kept on going 90 going north. That's why I say we can assume that it's going to go take out opposing sell side, but we have to understand the draw on liquidity and not just assume like flagrantly that it's going to go there. We can anticipate it going there, but not assume. I'll say it like that. Right? So right now we're anticipating it to come back and take out buy side. Now, what do we need to reassure us that we're going to take out that buy side? Remember I said the market will show you what it wants to do, right? For those who like to take notes, this will be your time for taking notes, right? What do you need to see for the market to reassure you that it's going to attack that buy side, that fair value gap, that whatever, right? In this case, and just reverse it for going the other way. In this case, you want to start to see the market blow through PD arrays above price and then start to use them as support. You want to see market push through premium PD arrays, meaning above price, not like all the way back to the premium, but PD arrays above price, you want to start seeing price push through premium, like this fair value gap right here. Right? Right? So we come down to this point, take out this sell side, right? And we rest on this PD array, right? This is the first thing we want to see supporting price because we're anticipating this to support price already, right? If it stops at the high and supports price, that's super bullish. If it stops at consequent encroachment and supports price, price can't get through, that's bullish. That's very bullish. Super bullish, very bullish, right? If it get all the way down to the low and it supports price, that's still bullish, but it's not as you shouldn't expect like a rocket ship if it get all the way down here. You shouldn't expect, it can happen, but you're not expecting the rocket ship if it gets all the way to the bottom of the PD array. You're expecting it to support price. Unless it's like a volume imbalance. A lot of times they get all the way to the bottom of them anyway. Now, this fair value gap that's sitting right here at that's made by this SIBI, that's made by the 1105 candle right there, right? The new week opening gap supporting, when this candle push back up like that, that's a good sign. Boom, you got one sign that this is trying to support price. Now you got a closure above this SIBI from the 1105 candle, right? You got a closure above this SIBI from the 1105 candle. Boom, that's a good thing, right? You've gotten back above the New York Open, right? This green line is the New York Open. These are all key points that is getting to. You got back above the New York Open. That's a key opening price right there, right? So let's move on. Let's move it on to the right, y'all. Right? Boom. The next candle closed above that fair value gap. It closed above that SIBI. It's starting to, okay, it's supporting price. I'm feeling better about it going up. It's supporting price now, right? Let's move over. We're still above, right? Everything now, you see it, you want to see it to support price. You got a down close candle right here. It's a little doji, but it's a down close. And now we've made a bullish fair value gap, right? We got opposing fair value gaps now. We got that SIBI that we closed above, and now we just created a BISI on the 1115 candle. That SIBI at 1105 candle that we wanted to see support price. We want to blow through it. We blew through it. And now we want to see it support price. Boom. Now we're on top of it, right? See, the top of the SIBI is right there at the New York Open. We're sitting right on top of it. It's supporting price. Looking good so far, right? Pushed up some more, right? There's nothing in there. No, yep, none in there, right? Pushed up a little bit more, right? Now we're staying on top. It's supporting price. Price is staying up, right? We at 1130 now. Now we got a BISI right here, right? We want that BISI to support price. We want the PD arrays below, right? We want it to support price. I moved my box so it'd be driving me crazy. I can't. I put it at the bottom since I switched over to the desktop version. I switched it over. Right? You want to support price. I just keep moving over. Right? Looking good, looking good, looking good. Right there. We done came back up on another SIBI over there. We done walked up on another SIBI. And we're above yesterday. Friday's close. Another important price. We're right at this one closed right at the top of that SIBI. We still don't have a closure above it. The wicks can go up and do the damage. The wick went up, looked like the wick went up into, what's this volume imbalance right here? The low of that volume imbalance is 41.3550. The high of the volume imbalance is, hold on. 41.40.75 is the high of the volume imbalance. The low of the volume imbalance is 41.40.50, right? So that's a one tick volume imbalance. And so the high of this candle right here is 41.40.50. So it went to the low. It went to the low of that volume imbalance right there, above that SIBI. Right? Now it's sitting on top of the SIBI. It wicked back down, came down, went wick for wick with this small BISI that we created, and it's sitting on top of that SIBI. So price is still looking good. It's still looking good because it's supporting the PD arrays below it, is supporting price. You see what I'm saying? Now it's looking better and better to go up there, right? Now you're starting to see that. So the more PD arrays that support price, the higher the probability gets to taking out this buy side, right? When does it no longer be a probability, right? When it get back to that buy side. Everything else in between is just a probability, right? So you keep looking for, like, hey, what's going on? I'm approaching my destination. Am I seeing divergence come afoot, right? And if you look here, everything is pretty much still in tandem, right? Over here, the Dow getting a little weak right there. So this little weakness here, what can that mean? Might be a little pull back into a PD array. You got a BISI up under here. It might pull back to that BISI. No big reason to get scared. It might be a little pullback. But this is the kind of stuff you want to be looking through your mind, right? All is well in the world. We still going, right? Now, this is a big one, right? We've gotten back above the new week opening gap, and we've stayed above it for 5, 10, 15 minutes now. We've had 3 candle close, 4. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 candle closures, 5-minute candle closures. So that's 20 minutes. We've closed above this new week opening gap. It's getting more and more significant, right? It's getting more. And if I scrunch it up a little bit, right, so that the candles don't look so stretched out, right, it's getting more and more significant, right? Now, let's go back, right? Let's go back. Because right around what time we went to the gym? 12 o'clock. We left a little after 12. So it was on one of these candles right here. On one of these, let me see. I'm gonna open up my Ninja Trader and see if it's still there, because I don't want y'all to think I'm swelling. But around that time, what I did, because y'all know I like to see where price can potentially go, right? If y'all see right here in this area right there, can someone type in the chat, right? Let's go back a little bit. Let's go back. Let's go way back in time, right? Let's push it back to right there. Let's go right there. When price gets right here, what is a tool that we came up with together on the live stream, what's a technique, should I say, that we came up together with on the live stream? We still haven't come up with an official name, because I want a super long name that nobody else can claim, that we can deploy at this point in time to see how far can this move that's been supported by the new week opening gap, supported by this SIBI, right, and supported by the New York Open. What technique can we deploy right now that we came up with right here on the live to see how far this move can potentially go based off of what price is doing right here, right? I talk forever, so I know it should be something in the chat by now. It should be something in the chat right now. Let me go look at the YouTube. What about fibs? What about fibs? What about the technique? Not the tool. What's the technique? What's the technique? Fibs, you're correct, fibs. But what's the tech? What are we going to do? What's the technique? Right? We're going to do what with the fibs? Okay, I'm gonna get the fibs. Right? What am I going to do with the fibs? Right? What do I want to do with the fibs in relation to this area right here? Right? Timmy Fibby. There you go. The Timmy Fibby. You feel me? Fib extension. Yes. But Timmy Fibby is the best yet. Thank you, Justin Irvin. The Timmy Fibby. Drag from the low and put the 50% where consolidating. AKA the Timmy Fibby Nucci. I like that. The Timmy Fibby. Now we go run the Timmy Fibby, right? This ain't my battery dying. If anybody on IG, I'm finna hang up right now. Cause it said my battery dying and I'm out of there. In now. Bye-bye. Okay, so we're going to get the Timmy Fibby, right? Did I not open up Ninja Trader? Come in, Ninja Trader, open up. Right, so we're going to get the fib. We're going to get the Fibonacci, and we're going to pull it up until the equilibrium, the 50% is right there in that consolidation, right? And boom, look where it puts us at, right? It puts us right there at that high, right? Right there at that previous high. That's an old PD array. Hey, Justin, get off my screen. That's an old PD array, right? A previous high. That's another destination, right? Is the Timmy Fibby still there? Do I have it on there? Come on, pop in. Loading. Says loading. Okay, boop. Come on in. Come on in. Nope. I took it off of there. The Timmy Fibby is not on there. Or was it on the other? Or was it on TradingView? Was it on TradingView? TradingView. TDA. Price target. SPY. Hold on, let me see. No, not there. Here's target. Nope, not there. I don't know. Oh, well, I guess I deleted it. But anyway, because I remember it going back to that line right there. That's where it was. I remember going back to that line of how far the price move could potentially go. Now, where was I? I'm lost now. I can't remember what we were talking about. Okay, yeah. So we had already moved forward. And then the Timmy Fibby told us we can go at least back to that high right there. And that's where it went. Because I remember running the Timmy Fibby on there. And so that's when I said, right? I said, if you were not careful and look for the divergence, this move back up to this fair value gap could have tricked you into selling short to come back to the lows. That's where we started out at. Remember, that's where we started out yet. So because we came to a destination, because we noticed the divergence, right? After taking out sell side, right? We said, okay, we just took out buy side, we delivered to sell side, right? Now that we've taken out sell side, we have a high potential to go back to the buy side, coupled with the divergence, coupled with what paired, because coupled, let's just say paired with, well, coupled would be 2 and pair would be 2. Anyway, put together with PD arrays, going through PD arrays to the upside, and then those PD arrays supporting price through the SIBI, support price, through the opening price, support price, through the SIBI, support price, through the prior close, support price, through the new week opening gap, support price, Everything you're going through the support and price. So while I'm at the gym on the treadmill trying to make me feel like an old man, right? When I get off, I'm checking my phone. Where is the SPY now? Because if we come back down in this area, I want to buy some calls to come attack the buy side liquidity, right? And then if that plays out, I want to keep it through till the next day because I want to see if we're going to make the Tuesday high before getting out of the trade to turn around, or if we're just going to keep running, right? I'm anticipating a Tuesday, maybe Wednesday high, and then come back down. And we always got to keep in mind that we can make the Tuesday high before the New York market open, and then you get busted in the head on your options. So that's why you want to try to get in at the best price you can, and then buy the time so that it don't move as fast on you and go against you so quick, right? So just a little pro tip for you there. Now, right? So if at this point you start to pull back, right? At this point, if you start to pull back, let's make these candles. Let's move all this junk out of the way real quick so you can see the candles. So you can see the candles. Boop. Look at the candles. What do we have now? Right? We now have a shift. We got a market shift right here. Right? We came here. We took out this high. We came here. We took out the high above this consolidation. And then what do we get? Bam! Right? Gone. So now that we took off away from here, not only is the PD array support and price, the market has left this area. So now we can say this low is safe for now. Why can we say that? Because the PD arrays are support and price, and the market has left there, right? It's all buy side for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes. It's all buy side leaving this consolidation area. Right now, we gone, right? So we can say, hey, these lows are safe for the time being. You know what I'm saying? And we've come back up into this premium PD array, right? We've came back up into this premium PD array. Let's check it. I don't want to just say it. Let's check it, right? Premium as far as this price move. Boom. Premium right there, equilibrium. We've just come into this premium PD array right there, right? Get back over there. Hopefully y'all can see these candles pretty good, right? God dog it. What did I do? Okay. Right? So boom, we hit it. We pulled back into the new week opening gap. Nice little rejection off of it. Right? Still on top of it. Still on top of it. Still on top of it. Coming back into it is 1240. Right? This is our lunchtime consolidation here. We're consolidating at lunchtime there. Right? Here we go. Coming into 1250. Right? Coming back down. This is when I'm chomping at the bit. I'm chomping at the bit right here. 1250, we pulling back down after consolidating up here, taking out this right here. And then I'm like, okay, this low safe. So I'm looking, I'm going in, I'm looking to go in, right? Because I didn't get tricked into thinking I was going to sell short here. Why? Because we came to a destination. Hey, where'd my line go? Oh, I hit it, right? We came to a destination. We looked for the divergence. Divergence was there. PD arrays supported price going up, right? We got up here to the premium, right? We got up here to the premium. It's been all buy side, all gas, right? And now we're pulling back. We got a fair value gap right here, right? We just pulled back into. We got this consolidation that we took off from, right? So we're like, hey, this this sell side is safe down here. And in this situation right here, what would Lil Tim and Raj be looking for? I'm gonna tell you, this PD array right here, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Not touching it is beautiful, right? Not touching this Sibby right here, that's beautiful, right? If we happen to come take out the sell side under here just to tick some people off, I would want you to touch this Sibby right here and run away from it like it's got the bubonic plague. Just jump up off of it. If price didn't jump up off, remember when I showed y'all before, like if we get a closure below this PD array right here, I'm moving my stop to save some profit. That PD array, that right there, I don't want it to get close to it. That's how I would treat that, right? And that's how I did treat it, right? So boom, you see right here, right? What do we do there? Let me stretch this. Let me move these out the way so I can give y'all. I'm sorry about this. I should have been gave y'all more real estate on the screen right here. Get these candles bigger, so I got it all squanched up trying to get y'all to see them little bitty candles, right? So we came down. Did we get below? Nah, we didn't get below. We didn't take out the sell side yet. Let's see if we take out the sell side below here. Keep going. No, we didn't take it out yet. We didn't take it out yet, but we came down. We going back up, right? We're going back up. Yep. What time is it? All right here, 1:30. Right, coming back down, we hit that consequent encroachment right there. What was that for? What was that the consequent encroachment of? Oh, that's the 50%. That's the 50% when we marked that run. We came back down to that 50% right there, right? Get back over there. Oh, let's check this right here real quick. Let's check this right here. Let's see if that's consequent encroachment on that wick. Yep, pretty much close enough for government work. So we got consequent encroachment on that wick again. Consequent encroachment, the halfway between there, we came back to halfway, right? So that means on this run here, we came down, dipped into a discount, pushed back up, came back down, kissed the equilibrium again, pushed back down to it again, came down one more time. Did we take out? Nope. What's the low on the counter? 41.33.50. If it's wick for wick with this, that's a beautiful sign. 41.33.50, wick for wick, beautiful sign. When you get when you come down, get a heavy come into the discount, get a heavy rejection like that, go back into the discount again and go tick for tick and get a heavy rejection again and close back above that equilibrium. Beautiful sign. I love to see it. Does it work out 100% of the time? No, it don't, but I love to see it. Right? Boom, come down, take out that sell side right there. Boom, bust people in the head. And here we go. 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 Let's go. Let's go. That's it. Never looking back. 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 And then, nope, still got day to go. Still got day to go. A little bit more day to go. And that's it. That's the day. That's the day. That's the end of the day. So, and we still haven't got back there during the regular hours. Do you have to get back there to make money? No, but as long as you understand what the draw on liquidity is, now you know how to go in and manage your trade. Now you know how to go in and read the price and say, hey, this is the draw. If this is the draw, I want to, if draw is the buy side, I want to see sell side and discount PD arrays, meaning any PD array under the price, especially if it's in the discount. If the PD array is in the discount, meaning under the 50% of here. Now, let me break this down, make it a little bit clearer for anybody who don't know what I mean. Right? I don't need none of this. I'm just going to delete all of this. Right? I hope I didn't delete the wrong folder. Let's undo that. Yes, I didn't. Right? Delete that. Don't need that. Delete that fib. Okay. So this is the price leg we're looking at right here. From this high of the 1030 candle to the low of the 1110 candle. That's the price leg. This is equilibrium, 41.4275. Anything below 41.4275 for this price leg is the discount. Anything above it is the premium, right? So now, any PDub rate that's down here below 41.4275 and it's below price and the draw is the buy side liquidity, right? This is the draw, right? Let's make that green. Let's put the word draw in there. Let's make it big. And let's put it in the middle of the line and put it in the center of the line. Let's make it bigger than that. Let's make it a 32. Let's make the candle, let's make the line fat. Right? So that's the draw. Right? So any PDub rate, right, in the discount, you absolutely, positively want to see it support price if it's below price. If it's below where price is moving right now and it's in the discount, you absolutely want to see it support price, right? For one, because it's a discount PDub rate, because it's in the discount, and it's a discount PDub rate because it's below price, right? It's in a discount for where price is trading now, and it's in a discount of the entire move. So it needs to absolutely support price if the draw is buy side liquidity, which is at the top of the range that you're looking at, right? So once you get up into the premium, and secondly, if you go, just say you go long here, you went long right here off of this order block right there, right? You see I'm gonna go long off this order block. It's not giving me the fair, it didn't give me the fair value gap here. We came back, didn't give me the fair value gap here. We pulled back down to the order block. It didn't give it to me there. So when we pulled back into the order block on this candle here, you went long there, right? So boom, you went long there. Anything under this 50%, if you want to add to it and price is still showing I'm going up there, you can add to it off of any PDub rate as price comes down to it. If it's below price and it comes back into the PDub rate, like if it came back to this order block again, you could have added to it there, right? You could have added there. If it, you know what I'm saying? If it came down, if over here it came down and it ain't nothing to really go into there, but you know, just say okay here. If it's coming down to this fair value gap, you could have added there. Did it go a little bit lower? Yeah, it did, but you could have added there. You know what I'm saying? Anything 50% low, I don't do all that scaling in right now, but that's just the way you do it. Now, once you get up into the premium, right? Once you get up into the premium, now this is where I want to start paying attention to my trade management, right? Once we break this high right here, right? If it hasn't hit my targets yet, once we once we break that high right there, I'm saving anything from this order block down, right? You ain't coming back down here and getting me nowhere. Mean threshold of this order block, high open of this, or I'll probably go open in the order block, right? Because I'm only giving it back to this fair value gap right here, right? The reason why I'm coming there, because I think it's safe there, because why? This right here, we got this back and forth in there, and then price left there. Pang out, right? We got the pang out there. So this is what? A potential balanced price range. So I'm gonna put my stop right here in this order block inside this balanced price range. Why? because I don't anticipate price coming back down here because it left. It's a balanced price range, right? Meaning this stop down here should be safe, meaning it's balanced, so it don't want to come back here now until it go do something important, which is what hit our draw on liquidity, right? Because why? We just took out sell side, right? And then we reversed. We just took out sell side and reversed. So now we don't want to come back to sell side again. Why? Because the big boys went long down here. They don't want to go long down here to go halfway through the move, then come back and stop themselves out. No, 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 no. They want to go long down here and then come up here and sell to some willing buyers. You see what I'm saying? So I will manage it right there. Boom, put my stop there because it's balanced out. It's a safe place. It's balanced out. We left this balanced price range. This is an order block. Its job is to block price. So to be safe, you can put it at like mean threshold. I'm gonna put it right at the open because I don't want to give up no more than I need to. Right? Do your job. Block price at the high and right here at this fair value gap. Do your job or just let me out the trade. Right? And so once we start going up, once we got back up to the premium, nothing could stop me. I'm all the way up. It just kept going until the end of the day, right there, and ran out of gas right up here when it came up here and hit this little rejection block right there. Boom, right? And then notice this right here. Remember, right? This is how you can anticipate a rejection block giving you some headache, right? This is how you, and ICT dropped this gem a long time ago. Now, note, right? This is how you can anticipate a rejection block giving you some headache, right? If you notice, if somebody know what I'm about to say about this rejection block, right? Drop it in the chat, right? It's got to do with this candle at 1025 and this candle at 1030, right? Let's see if anybody remember what ICT said about this right here. All right, I'm gonna put a little box around it. While I'm drawing the box, somebody put it in the chat if you remember. Right? Don't extend to the right. Oh man, we'd have been on here for an hour. I'm tripping. I'm about to get off of here. Right? These two candles right here. Those two candles right. Oh, y'all probably can't. Y'all can see that box. Those two candles right there. Do you remember what he said about these situations like this? Do you remember what ICT said when you got two candles just like this? Do you remember? The body needs to you didn't spell that right, Justin. But no. That's not payao is my word. No, that's not it. Very good guess though. Since nobody else is typing, I'm assuming that don't nobody know because it took me a long time to draw that box out, and I did it on purpose, right? So it went okay. Let me see what Here to Learn and Share say. Said it went higher, so you don't expect it to come back. No, nah, and not in this case because up here you wouldn't expect it to come back, but after delivering to sell side and then price starting to get supported by discount PD arrays, now we're expecting it to come back, right? I don't know what you mean by inside bar, but now anytime, right, you got a candle, right, with a long wick like this right here, right? Anytime you got a candle with a long wick like this right here, if the candle right before it, right, came up to its consequent encroachment, right? Scoop that over. See the candle right before it? If the candle right before it came to its consequent encroachment, like you're not going to know it until after this candle is finished. But once this candle is finished, and then you notice that this candle has a long wick on it, and the candle before it, the wick is at or above its consequent encroachment, when price comes back into that candle, it can be like immediately right there, or it can be like later on, like it was today. When price comes back into that wick, it's potentially going to struggle to get back to that consequent encroachment. It might have to hit it. If it wants to go through, it's going to have to hit it back up and get another running start at it, right? Or it's just going to hit it and drop it like it's hard, right? So, and that's how I be looking for them rejection blocks to see if this rejection block going to give me an issue, right? So, and when we come over here, you see when price can't stop, it got right up to the open of this candle right here. What's the open on that candle? 41.56, right? What's the high of this candle? 41.56. Hit the open, peter back out, right? Tried a couple more times. Then over here, got up a little juice. At the end of the day, one last push, got up into the wick, petered on out, right? Now, right, push down, came down. Now we consolidate. Now we back in here, right? How much of a running start is it going to come back in here to go up there and get through that 41.57? I don't know. I'm just going to wait for price to do its thing, show me some divergence, break back to the upside, and give me a pang out. And once it give me a pang out on a little pullback, I'll take it. If it give me a pang out and it go all the way up and don't never give me a pullback, I'll just wait. And that there is all I have to share. That there is all I have to share. Officially converting. What subscription and data package is best for TradingView? Whatever you want. I got the Pro. The Pro is when you pay for it by a year, it's I'm doing it on 30. I'm doing it on a 30-day free trial to see if I really like it. I put it out today. I say, hey, long as there's enough people in the memberships to cover the cost of it, I'll pay for it. Because I already get data and all that through Ninja Trader. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't need it. I'm just doing it because, you know what I'm saying? Everybody like the what's the name? Right now they got a little 30% off. I don't know if they show, because this wasn't up here earlier. When I first did it, this was like $130 something, right? See, I say $10.50 per month. It was like 13 something or 14 something a month, whatever. It was $130 something for the year, right? And it was like you end up getting 2 months free. But since I joined, now this 30% is showing up there. I don't know if it showed for everybody, but when I joined this morning and last night, when I joined last night, that wasn't there. But soon as I joined and signed back in, that 30% popped up. I think they're trying to get me to like buy it right now. Because see how it's a current trial, right? It's a current, it didn't say current trial before. It said trial, skip trial, buy now. You know, and now that I'm on the trial, it's trying to get me to get the discount. But anyway, so this is what I got. I don't think you need all this other stuff, but in order to, like, if you already pay for data through place, like just say Tradeovate, right? If you already pay through data through Tradeovate or any other place where you can get futures data, then you don't need to pay it. You can just link your account to it. That's in the account section. I'm in the trading panel down here. Any of these companies here that you pay for like real-time data through, it's just going to be like a 5-second delay on the free plan. You know what I'm saying? But if you pay for it, then it won't be no delay at all if you pay for one of these plans. So the Pro is fine for anybody. I don't think anybody need all this extra stuff unless you're like unless you're a super professional. If you like Robinson, then you can get like the premium. But if you just like a regular dude like me from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, the pro is fine, right? And then once you get the pro, you want to get down here where got the data. You want to get the where it say subscribe to real time market data. You want to go and get the CBE, what is it called? CBE futures right here. CF, no, that ain't it. It's the CME futures is $5 a month, right? CME futures is $5 a month for the data. Now the plan, you can pay for the plan for a year if you want to. Like, I like to do my stuff in years. I don't like paying month to month. I wish I could pay the data for a year, but I can't even do that on NinjaTrader. They hit me for the $12 every month, right? So right now I'm basically paying $17 a month for data because I'm paying $5 through TradingView and I'm paying $12 through NinjaTrader. Right, so I'm basically paying $17. I think it's either $12 or $12.99. Anyway, I'm paying $17 or $18 a month for data, and then with NinjaTrader, I just want one-time license. I ain't got to pay for that no more. And for TradingView, it's what I said, $100 and some dollars a year, $130 a year. Oh, look at there, it's got it right there. I didn't even. Oh, no, I can't click it. I can't click it. Yeah, okay. I'm like, they didn't give me that option earlier. See, right here, because I got it checked, but it say bill monthly. So it's like you can't check that right there. What's all this over here? I don't know why all that's checked. Them right there shouldn't be checked. Because all I got was an email that said $5. It said I paid $5. I don't know why these right here got checks on them, because they got some money next to that. That's showing money on. That's showing money on right there. It shouldn't be none of that. But anyway, I digress. Yes, I digress. But yeah, that's what I did. So it's pretty much up to you. And then I see Father Legends said he got pro. Said the same thing I just said. Pro added CME. So I can pay for it for the year. Right? He said the same thing that I said. And he asked that a long time ago. Must be because you are doing a trial. When I go to the website, it said, yeah, exactly. It didn't give me no option. Yeah, it was $14.95 a month. And then when I did it for the year, it was like $130 some because it was like you get 2 months free. It was like it essentially you get 2 months free. And then as soon as I did it, it was like it's going to charge your card on May the 3rd. It's going to charge your card on May the 3rd. And then when I logged in, it said get it for 30% off. Right, it was like get it for 30% off, and I was like, oh, they just trying to get me to upgrade now instead of waiting the 30 days. If it be on there 25 days from now, and I still like it, and it's still people in the thing, then I'm just gonna get it for the 30% off. You got CME, NAC, and NASDAQ. Oh, so you be looking at like stocks and stuff on there? Like the CME, the NAC and the NASDAQ, that'd be like stock market, them like stock tickers, right? That they got like all the stock tickers in there, right? So the stock tickers ain't free. The stock tickers don't be real time for free. I thought they'd be real time for free. I never really tried to look at stock tickers. I thought they'd be real time for free. Oh, and then the market closed right now, so I'll check it tomorrow. I'll check. Oh, you know what? And see, oh, you know what? Maybe because they might be checked because I got the they may be checked by default. See how they got checks in here? I didn't put them checks there. They there already. And it say each one of them say $3 a month. Maybe that comes with the pro. That might come with the pro. These right here. Maybe. That might be it. because I didn't check those. Only thing I checked was this. When I came in here, it was a bunch of blank boxes, and I checked this right here, and then I went through and did my thing, and it said I was gonna be billed $5. I got the email saying thank you for your $5 purchase, but now it's showing like all three of them. So these may just come with the Pro, the ARCA, the New York Stock Exchange, and the NASDAQ. Anyway, oh, tickers delayed. Oh, tickers be delayed. Okay. All right. 533 total $11 a month I have. Okay. All right. Thanks for letting me know that. If once I'm gonna be paying attention to this. If I get my next email next month and it says charge me more than $5, I'm gonna make sure I go in there and take these checks out of here. I'm gonna make sure I take. See, they grayed out. So how do you go to manage your stuff? I'm gonna have to figure that out because I don't want to click on the wrong thing while I'm on Al Gore's internet. But the Pro or Pro Plus, I pay yearly. Okay. So with your Pro, you still pay for the other ones because they only charged me $5. They didn't charge me for no other data. I wonder why. Because the only thing they charged me was $5. They didn't charge me no like the NYC and the New York Stock Exchange. They didn't charge me for that. I got to make sure I watch out for that because I don't need that. Only thing I need that for is watching the futures. Yeah, that's what I thought. They don't come with data. Nothing comes with data, so I don't know why they got checks in it. But dig it though, even when I had the free one, I used to look at the SPY. I used to look at the SPY in real time. Because remember when I used to click on, like when I had because y'all remember when I used to when I had synced it to my trade station, and I had the real-time data, and then they updated something, and then like my SPY, my Apple, my none of these said delayed. Like nothing said delayed. The only thing that said delayed was this XXP and the futures. All of those said like delayed. But the Apple, like the tickers, the SPY, all of these, they was like real time. Everything was in real time. And I've never paid for any data. Like this the first, like last night was the first time I bought data to get my real-time data back for the futures. But I'm gonna watch it though. You feel me? Anyway, I've been on here forever. Sorry for going off on a tangent looking at the data. Look at my sweetie back there, y'all. Look at her back there. Beautiful. You're the one I love. You're my favorite girl. Hey man, I appreciate y'all for always tapping in, hanging out with me, man. Take advantage of the day while it's still today, while you got the opportunity. There was a 17-year-old man had a terrible accident right here in front of my house, right there. It was directly in front of my neighbor's house. But if I walk out in my front yard, make a right face, and walk 20 paces that way, that's exactly where that young man's car struck that pole, towed that car up. Every airbag in the car was deployed. But God is good. Because he had like one, my sweetie said he had one little bruise on his arm right here. Perfectly fine. But it lets you know how quick things can happen. He was running an errand for his mama. Just supposed to been running around the corner, running an errand for his mama. And just like that, coming down that hill, it's a big hill out there. It's raining. Lost it. What was he doing? I don't know. I wasn't here. I was at the gym. But lets you know, just like that. Just supposed to be running an errand. It can happen just that quick. Thank God nobody was hurt. It was just him and the pole. Pole ain't survived. They had to put a new pole out there. New pole, new transformer, new everything. We ain't had no power over here forever. So we left, went to go see my mama, went by Sam's, went and got something to eat. Because I was in the middle of cooking my lunch and turned off all the power. But ain't nobody promised tomorrow, man. Stuff can happen in the blink of an eye. Take advantage of the day. Let your loved ones know that you love them today. Don't just say it. Don't just show it. Say it, show it, and confirm it. Because ain't nobody promised tomorrow. One thing you don't want to do is put it off till tomorrow, and tomorrow don't never come. That's a hurt you don't want to live with. Open the lines of communication so your loved ones will know how to show you love, and you will know how to show them love. And y'all can just receive and reciprocate and receive and reciprocate and receive and reciprocate until you all grow old and gray together. I appreciate y'all, man. Call your grown kids. Call your parents if they still with us. Go in the other room. Hug your kids. Hug your spouse. Kiss the dog. Kick the cat. I appreciate y'all, man. I see y'all in the morning. What time? 9 o'clock? Yeah. 9 o'clock? Yeah. 9 o'clock tomorrow. It's going to be a short week. The market closed Friday. And then I won't be streaming Monday because I got to go. I got a colonoscopy, right? And my son, this is what I deal with. My kids are such my kids. My son say, so you got to go let the doctor look all in your booty. And then my other son said, hey, Dad, did you know your anus can stretch the size of 2 raccoons? I want to know who was the person holding open, Bobby. That's one. Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate did I say it wrong? What did I say? How did I say it wrong? How do you say it, baby? Colonoscopy? Well, how do you say it? What did I say? Did I say it wrong? Because she'll type it out on the screen. Colonoscopy. Yeah, colonoscopy. That ain't what I said. I didn't say colonoscopy. What did I say? My kind of boys. Hey, man. I'll see y'all in the morning for the overnight price action. I'm cold, man. Yeah.